the shape that baffles every mathematician, a perfect hexagon. In nature, fluid dynamics usually creates circular vortices. Yet Saturn has conjured a giant, six-sided storm. It is so massive that 4 Earths could fit inside it. It has been raging there for decades, perhaps even centuries. The storm plunges hundreds of kilometers deep into the atmosphere, like a geometric cage locking everything inside. And at the very center of that hexagon is a giant blood-red vortex. Like a rose sculpted out of a hurricane, it spins endlessly. It looks like a giant, unblinking eye staring out into the cosmos. To this day, no scientist has been able to fully explain why this storm forms a perfect hexagon. When Saturn truly gets angry, the entire planet changes color. Roughly every 30 Earth years, a giant superstorm awakens. Scientists call it the Great White Spot. This storm is so massive it can wrap around the entire planet. Imagine a thunderstorm covering the entire surface of the Earth, but with lightning 10,000 times more powerful. It churns up ammonia ice from deep within, turning the pale yellow planet into a stark, white ghost. So don't let those peaceful pictures fool you. Beneath those pale clouds is a chaotic, churning machine that could explode at any moment. What about its moons? Saturn boasts over 140 satellites, the largest harem in the solar system. But the most prominent among them is Titan. Titan is the only moon in our solar system with a dense atmosphere. If you stood on Titan's surface, you would see rivers, lakes, and rain clouds. Sounds a lot like Earth, doesn't it? But don't be deceived. Titan is a twisted, toxic mirror of Earth. The air doesn't rain water. It rains liquid methane and ethane. It is basically liquefied natural gas falling from the sky at a freezing minus 179 degrees Celsius. If you were to jump into a lake on Titan, you wouldn't drown. You would freeze solid and shatter like glass. Even the sand on Titan isn't sand. Those giant dunes are made of hydrocarbon particles. Simply put, they are plastic. A world made of plastic and toxic gas, mimicking the aesthetics of life, but harboring only death. Further out lies a tiny globe of ice named Enceladus. Originally, scientists thought it was just a dead, frozen rock. That was until a probe captured images of its south pole. They saw long, glowing blue fractures. And from those cracks, Enceladus appeared to be bleeding, spraying giant plumes of water vapor into space at supersonic speeds, reaching hundreds of kilometers high.